This story is about a guy who lets himself go and the woman's pissed off about it. My boyfriend got kind of gross after my pregnancy. How do I tell him to sort himself out?
Can I have some?
Lay off me, I'm starving.
People say that women have, it's a double standard that women, you know, can say something but men cannot. It's not. It's just one standard. The woman gets to do whatever they want and you can shut the fuck up. That's the standard. It's been going for a while now. Well, you can be nice about it. Just like you would expect a man to be nice to you if he says you're getting a little fat. Let's read it anyway. Let's see what the fuck is really going on here. I always talk like I'm on the deck of an aircraft carrier. It's just the way, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't drop F-bombs all the fuck. All the time. Shit. When I start getting upset and I start getting a little ranty, it just starts falling out of my mouth like diarrhea. I had a baby recently with my boyfriend, and during the pregnancy, he kinda let himself go. I did that when my ex-wife got pregnant, you know, I'd let myself get a little fat. I did end up losing it though. Before, he was slim, good hygiene, etc. But he put on loads of weight and stopped taking care of himself. He's now got a pretty big belly, and it seems like all the time he's out of breath and sweating. And he doesn't realize how much he stinks of sweat and beer. He hasn't bought any new clothes to fit him, so his clothes don't fit, and it shows. He also overly wears them until they're creased and stained. Well, I mean, welcome to the world. I like him, he's a good dad. Just find it gross that he smells like BO and farts all day. I told him what I thought about his weight, and he said it's from stress, but it's okay because I'll have a belly that looks like him by summer. We haven't discussed another baby, but I'm not sure I want one if he doesn't think so. Basically, this lady's already looking for a way. Her foot's already out the door. Maybe there's something mentally going on there. Maybe you just talk to somebody about that. Because you don't just go from being in decent shape, great hygiene, to then all of a sudden not, if there's not a big change, which having a kid can be a big change in someone's mental state, I guess. But yeah, that's where he's getting probably most of his weight, is he upped his drinking. And usually when you drink, you eat more because alcohol makes you want to eat. It's not just weed that makes you do that. Alcohol does too, and actually almost to a worse degree. She should just tell him. Be like, I want you to be in better shape so you can be around for your kid. I guess she needs to ask herself, like, why are you in the relationship with this guy? Is it only because you want somebody that's in great shape, that does everything you want him to do? It's no real mystery throughout history that women have kind of like made men more presentable over time. I mean, because if we're left to our own devices, we'll look like this. Look like me. You wear dumb hats and you know, go 2 or 3 days without a shower. So I mean, having a woman in your life can be beneficial. Or a gay friend, like he'll let him know, be like, you're stinking and you're looking a little fat. Point taken. I mean, men, you're supposed to take care of yourself. You don't end up getting, you know, fat from childbirth, so it's not nearly as hard on your body. So it's important for men to at least take care of themselves and keep themselves in reasonable shape. If this was a story about a dude saying this about his wife, like well after she's had the kid, I'm not saying like right after she popped the kid out, it's like, yeah, you're gonna be a little bigger, you know. But if we're talking like 5-6 years down the road after the kid and you're still like really fat and not taking care of yourself, like if a man were to say that, the women would be jumping down his fucking throat. But this is what I was talking about with the double standard. There is no double standard. There's only one standard. If a woman doesn't like it, then that's the way it is. And that's the way society has been heading for decades now. That's where you get the whole phrase, happy wife, happy life. It's like, no, men can have something to say too. If you're getting fat, the man should say the same thing, but he shouldn't just come up and be like, you're fat as shit and you stink. You're never gonna win somebody over by being overly aggressive about it. You could frame it as in like, I want you to be in better shape so that you can spend more quality time with your kids and live a long, healthy life. You can't say that to a woman nowadays. You say that, they'll fucking lock you up. I don't know what to say about this story other than be gentle when you want somebody to do something to better themselves. You just have to be. You have to be more diplomatic about it. Come in there with some kid gloves, maybe a back rub, a light kiss on the back of the neck. Just go in there throwing haymakers. Oh, I'm spilling on myself. No, don't shadow box while you're drinking coffee. There's a lesson to be learned here. That's the only lesson I learned today. Till we meet again.